where like you can like move into places that haven't moved in yet, and pretty much
Invading.
pretty much. That's like a side hustle, pretty much. You say. Yeah. You can see in his eyes too, like he's an insider, like he's trying to provoke.
You can definitely see he's reading something.
Yeah.
I'm like, man. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom to the elect of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Starting with the 144,000 elect men, 12,000 from each tribe, into the innumerable multitude of the 1/3 remnants of men, women, and children, that Yahweh BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, is going to have mercy upon in these latter days, which we're in the beginning stages of. And unto the speckled birds that are in the midst of these heathen nations that look like the heathens, but are not. All right, shalom, shalom, shalom to all of you.
Okay. Shalom to the elect of Israel. All right, shalom to all of you. Shalom,
YAHAWASHI. All right, before we get started with this quick hit lesson, we're going to face the east. All right, and give the much due all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BaHaShem, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. All right. Double honors to the elders and apostles and bishops of Great Millstone, GMS, that taught us this truth and that rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. For you sincere Akim, YAHAWAH, you sincere brothers and few amounts of sincere sisters that are tuned into this lesson. Mother one rock this out that this lesson is edifying and exhorting unto you straight to the point. Tables. All right. I'm your brother, I'm NAWA.
I'm your brother, Malkaya.
All right. And we are your brothers representing warriors for YAHAWASHI, both Houston, Texas, and Pasadena, Texas. All right. So without further ado, I don't want to rock this out that this lesson is edifying and exhorting unto you straight to the point, plain and pound the tables. All right. The topic, as always, is a biblical prophecy. So without further ado, let's dive right in. All right.
As the article, as the lesson is titled, More Migrants Invading America. Oh, what great sorrows await.
You gotta read that again.
It says, more migrants invading America. Oh, what great sorrows await.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, what great sorrows await. We coming into some terrible times, brother. We coming into some terrible ass times. Right?
And so I think both of these links that you see here are the links that the president is going to go into. You can actually find it in the description box.
Yeah. There's one in the description box and there's two in the comment section. All right. So if you do want to take heed to these articles in which we're bringing forth, all right, they're all right there for you, accessibly available. All right. Take heed to them at your leisure. All right. So the first one we're going to go into is over 100 migrants break through razor wire, knocking down guards as they illegally cross El Paso border in wild scene. All right. And the display picture, or the thumbnail picture that I have for the lesson is literally what happened. All right. It's like it. Literally, it was a multitudes of these migrants that literally were just flooding the gates. All right. They broke through. They were cutting through the razor wire. All right, and just was forcing themselves through the border. All right, in the El Paso border, here in southern Texas. All right. So we're gonna get a little bit of this article, and then we're gonna move on to the next and on to the next. All right, as we said before, the links to all these articles are within the description section. All right, and the comment section as well. All right. It says, El Paso, Texas, a group of over 100 migrants attempted to enter the United States illegally by rushing a border wall Thursday, breaking through the razor wire and knocking over guards in the process. All right, it's getting real aggressive, man. It's getting real aggressive. That breaching and entering into America, Babylon the Great is no joke. That invasion's serious, man. This is not a joke, man. All right. It says, the Post had earlier witnessed around 600 migrants massed at the international border as part of a spring surge of migrants hoping to gain access to America, Babylon the Great. All right, United States. It says the Texas National Guard has attempted to organize them into smaller groups, but the situation grew tense after some women and children were separated from adult males by the guardsmen. All right. Hey, what does that tell you? The scriptures talk about what? That, you know, men are going to be separated from the women, right? Men are going to be separated from their wives, from their children. All right. These things are happening, man. All right. These things are happening. But primarily speaking, all right, the invasion of America, Babylon the Great is at hand. Even more so, man. All right. The 3-year operation that has been going on since Biden's been in office. All right. You have millions of people here. Yep. Millions of migrants, man. Millions of migrants. All right. We're going to further go into this next one. All right. Also letting you know that you can't be simple-minded, because it's not just people seeking asylum here in America, Babylon the Great. No. Who else is in the midst of them? Gang-affiliated people. You got them coming from Haiti, right? You got them coming from Cuba, Colombia, Venezuela. All right, we're gonna get into this, man.
Now, mind you, too, right? Yeah, you know, you're gonna have a lot of Israelites from both kingdoms, Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom. That a lot of them are coming here to be destroyed.
Yeah.
But you also have some that's coming here to be delivered, because they're part of the elect. Yep. You're gonna have speckled birds that's coming here, like men that's of the elect, and then the great multitude of the Israelites that do believe, right? The other Israelite men, Israelite women, and Israelite children. But most of them are coming here to be condemned.
They're coming here to be condemned and ultimately do what? Destruction to America, Babylon the Great.
Yes, to fulfill prophecies.
This says Colombian arrested while illegally entered the United States and had cartel tattoos and sick videos of people being tortured.
Read that again.
It says Colombian arrested while illegally entering the United States, had cartel tattoos and sick videos of people being tortured. Come on, man. Y'all better stop believing that these people are just here to seek asylum and seek refuge and have a better life than here in America, Babylon the Great. You know, like the brother said, yes, you're going to have, you know, majority of them seeking asylum here, seeking refuge, all right? Ultimately, quote unquote, for a so-called better life. Some are going to be saved, but the masses are going to be condemned and destroyed here in the midst of all chaos that's going to break loose out here in America, Babylon the Great. All right? This dude had videos of him torturing people, man. All right? These are the people that have infiltrated America. Gang members, you know, cartel members that are just walking rampant across America, Babylon the Great. Terrorists, all right? Heathen nation soldiers, troops. Come on, America's truly being filled, man. This is a suspected Colombian gangster stopped from illegally entering the United States, had tattoos linking him to a dangerous drug cartel, and sickening photos on his phone of people being tortured, according to the authorities. The unidentified man was arrested while attempting to enter the country illegally in El Paso, man. In the midst of all these people is breaching the gate, this nigga's in the midst of them.
You got cartel members, you know, people with such backgrounds where that's all they know.
Yeah.
Coming over here, that's all they know how to do, is just rob, steal, kill, rape, torture.
It's crazy, man. It says in El Paso on Thursday last week, Border Patrol Chief Jason Owens said Wednesday, along with photos and of the suspect showing the cartel-linked tattoos and bullet necklaces. All right. I'm not going to read too much into it. We'll also grab this last article. All right. This one went viral. All right. It says TikToker tells illegal immigrants how to invade America. So like how to invade American houses and invoke squatters' rights.
You want me to get that video? This
oh, yeah.
You want to get that? You got it.
It says a migrant TikToker with 500,000 strong online followings is offering his comrades tips on how to invade unoccupied homes and invoke squatters' rights in the United States. Venezuelan national 𝤉𝐄𝐄𝐅𝐄 Moreno, who appears to live in the suburbs of Columbus, Ohio, said in a video that under U.S. law, if a home or a house is not inhabited, we can seize it. We can seize it. Really quickly, we're going to get into this word seize. It goes into take hold of suddenly or forcibly. Suddenly or forcibly. So you're going to see these people kicking in doors, going in there, and living there. And if there is people living there, people are not going to give a fuck. They're going to probably kill them, kick them out, breathe, throw them out on the streets, whatever it may be. All right, this is not a joke, man. This is not a joke.
You don't think something like that can start civil war? You don't think these proud Americans will be like, you damn wetback, and you're like, yeah. If you want to take my home, you're gonna have to fight for it. That's gonna cause civil war, pretty much.
Yep.
I'm gonna play this video right quick. Before I even play this video, hashtag YouTube at YouTube. All right. Copyright disclaimer. Okay, both my channels are fucking strike whenever it does it.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Shit, even with that disclaimer shit, it's like you still get cut because they don't give a fuck.
Just to be safe, I ain't gonna play the video, but if you go to the brother's page, YAHAWAH, you will find this video, and take heed to it at some point. It's a short video. This is him verbally speaking what the article is talking about, what he's read.
And it has the translations of what he's saying in the video, so you'll be able to see what he's saying in English.
You want to get some scriptures now?
Yeah. All right, so look, without further ado, we're going to dive into these scriptures, all right? And bring this forth. I don't want to rock this out if this lesson is edifying, all right?
Sorry, you got to read it.
Oh, come here.
No, you can read it, but you want to read it?
All right, you good.
All right, so 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1 in the KJV, and it's titled as what? Difficult times will come.
Yes, sir.
So verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. So when you go into perilous, right? The Strong's G 5467.
𝐉𝐿𝐿,
right? You get what? Let's see. Difficult. Let's see. I.e., dangerous. Okay, dangerous times. Furious, fierce, perilous. Down here you get let's see. Number 2, right? Down here, number 2, right? Hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous. So in the last days, which we are in right now, right? Expect more difficult times to come to you Americans, to you 2/3 that's comfortable, content being here. Okay, it's going to get much more perilous, much more dangerous, especially the closer we come to a lawless society.
Yep.
The more lawless this place becomes, expect America to become more perilous, more dangerous, which is going to be hard to bear for you Israelites if you are not covered by the hedge of protection, right? From Yahawah BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Okay, all right. If the men are going to have a hard time bearing such perilous times, how much more you Israelite woman, who's the weaker vessel? That the scripture says that the woman is the weaker vessel. Okay.
It's 1 Peter 4:7.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7 in the KJV. All right. And it reads, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. If I'm not mistaken, let me double check real quick. Let's see. To be sober, right? Sober-minded, right? Because when you read the other scripture, it goes into be sober, be vigilant.
Yeah.
Right? Sober, you want to be calm and collective in the spirit.
Yeah.
Okay? Especially
It says to exercise self-control.
To exercise self.
So you want to be more.
Oh, right here. Okay, yeah. To exercise self-control. And how are you able to do that? Right? Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. Your wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And then towards the ending of that scripture, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay? So, and how are you able to be stable, right? Right? With his wisdom and knowledge of YAHAWASHI, right? Not only you want to know the scripture, but you want to understand it. You want to better understand the scriptures
and also apply it
and apply it to your day-to-day walk. Okay, rehearsing,
yes,
living. Okay,
don't talk the talk, also walk the walk. In other words, don't talk about it, be about it. That worldly type of saying, right? Don't just talk about it. You got to be about it too. You got to live it. Live, eat, and breathe, being, to the best of our ability, rehearsing the righteous acts, man. Because ultimately, like that scripture says, hey, it's very powerful. Isaiah 33 and 6, man. Wisdom and knowledge is truly going to be the stability of thy times. The times that we're coming into is very grievous, harsh, perilous times, man. Times where a lot of people are not going to be able to bear because they are very harsh. And because, like the brother said, because they're not going to have the hedge of protection of YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, HAQADASH, man. Right? You don't got that. I promise you are not going to survive out here, especially if you're leaning upon your own understanding. It's going to be a demise, man. You're going to fall. You're going to fall and you're going to perish, man.
And say, watch unto prayer. Like Yahushua said, pray without ceasing. Right? So, pray. Okay? Right? When you're walking, driving, pray in your mind.
Yeah.
Quick little prayer. Talk to Yahushua. Well, like the elders been saying lately too, make it a habit of praying before leaving your place of abode.
Yep.
Pray real quick. Pray to Yahushua, for protection, for deliverance. Send up the Lord's Prayer. That's a powerful prayer. Don't sleep on it. The Lord's Prayer is very powerful. Pray to our power. Get to your car. Get to your destination. While you're heading to your destination, the Spirit's on you to throw a quick prayer still. Hey, do it. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, pray. When you're taking a shit, hey, you can pray when you're taking a shit.
Yeah.
When you're and then but you definitely want to make times where you actually having that one-on-one behind closed doors, praying to our power. Get on your knees, humble down, head down, and pray. Okay, all right. But watch and pray because we coming into what very perilous times.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the next one?
It's going to be Sirach 5:15.
Chapter 5, verse 15. Okay, so the book of Sirach, also Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, verse 15 in the Apocrypha, KJV. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small.
So in other words, really quickly, right? Don't be ignorant of these things that are happening. It may seem like it's a small, minuscule thing. Oh, well, that's just one Colombian that's a gangster. That's just one Venezuelan guy talking about go invade houses. No. All right, it says he has a big following, 500,000 people that are loyal to this dude, man. Who are those 500,000 people, man? You don't know them, so you cannot therefore say that that's insignificant. That don't make sense. No. Do not be ignorant of this, man. Because literally, when you ignore this and you don't take heed to the signs of the times we're in, you're gonna be caught off guard. Because I'm pretty sure that these sleeper cells, so to speak, these sleeper agents, they're all in the midst of your cities, and you just don't know them. And at some point, when all hell does break loose, and YAHAWASHI puts the Spirit on these people, right, to fucking go start kicking in your doors, entering and breaching your houses, your dwelling, your private dwellings, right, raping, robbing, pillaging, stealing, all these things, right? Then what? Then you're not going to have that complacent mindset anymore. Then you're going to be like, oh shit, I didn't think it was millions of these people here. It was a 3-year process, man. They had the gates open, the borders open for about 3 years, man. Having these migrants flowing, and it's don't be ignorant either. It's not just Northern Kingdom, you know, Hispanics, Latinos, you know, Native and Seminole Indians. All right, no, you're gonna have these heathens here too.
They're already here.
They here, man. 160 countries. They even give you a rough estimate that there's at least 13 million of them here from these, you know, these heathen countries. Well, not 13 million. It's like 3.5 million. That's a lot of fucking people from 3 years, and they're still breaching the southern borders here in Texas. Still coming through. Come on, man.
America's enemies are already here.
And they're in the midst of you. They're watching.
Yeah.
They're literally watching. They're scoping you out. They're seeing how vulnerable you are here in America, Babylon, how uncircumspect you are, how unvigilant you are. They're like, yo, I can kill this bitch right now.
Yo, yeah, like, yo, I will ravage her right now.
Yeah, there's people like that here. Those Hamites that are here.
Yeah.
They was talking about, oh yeah, you know, we rape women. You know, sometimes we go, you know, we send one, you know, the handsome one. He goes talks to the girl, and then we come and, you know, we tell her, you know, don't scream, we'll kill you. They pull out a weapon, and then they rape her. They take turns.
They call it something like a jack something.
Something.
Jack-a-hole, I think it's called. Jack-a-hole, yeah, jack-a-hole. They jack and grab a hole, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. These are from these men are from other countries, man. These Hamites, the Africans, they're here doing that shit. These people from Nigeria. You're gonna have fucking gangsters, armed, you know, thugs from fucking Haiti here. And now you got what? Colombian, you know, cartel members here. Come on, man. You can't be ignorant of this thing. Don't be ignorant of these things, man. All right? Because I promise you, when it all goes down and shit hits the fan, you're gonna see that, damn, yo, we wasn't talking shit. These people have been in the midst of you the whole time.
You know what's becoming quite of a new thing right now? Women who rejects men of their phone number. They say a guy like, you know, shoot this shot like, hey, you prettier than that, you don't have your number, and you reject him, and you talking shit, getting killed.
Oh shit!
Literally, women are getting killed for rejecting men.
Hey, YAHAWASHI. That's
good.
Judgment, man.
Good.
That's judgment.
Good. You deserve it.
Yeah.
You need it. You need it.
Hey, you know what? It just hit the spirit, bro. Get second Ezra's 8 and 50, bro.
Oh yeah.
Get second Ezra's 8 and 50, bro. Oh my God. That's the spirit, bro. Damn.
We'll get the KJV and almost got the Good News Translation.
Okay, come on. You want to get the book or you want to read it right there?
I get the G's okay, here, but you want to get the KJV?
So I get the KJV.
The brother gonna read the KJV from the sword. Then we're gonna go into the Good News Translation.
God. All right. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. In the good, in the King James Version. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them, that in the latter time, right, in the latter days, which we're in the beginning stages of, right, in the latter time shall dwell in the land, or in the world, because they have walked in great pride. They have walked in great pride. Who has? You Babylonians, but primarily you women. You women have a very high-minded, haughty, arrogant spirit, man. And look, the brother was saying something about how if you reject a man, you know, men are putting you to death. Look,
and that just your average jit here in America. How much more if you try to reject one of these cartel members?
Yo, yeah.
You're not going to be able to I guess push them away.
Nah,
they're going to have their way with you.
They're probably gonna fucking torment you. They're probably not even want to do anything yet to you. They're probably gonna torment your ass. They want to hear you scream. They want to hear you do all this shit. Then they'll probably pop you, you know, ravish you, and then throw your ass somewhere. Or at that, they'll fucking just kill you.
Yeah. Take turns. Don't expect just 1, 2, 3 guys. Expect like a whole group, like 10 deep, 20 deep.
You're gonna be literally.
And they all probably dirty. They all probably carry some kind of pestilence.
Yep. Disgusting, man. It's look, many great miseries. That's what the scripture says, man. got?
Let me get this in Good News Translation, right? For 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 50, Good News Translation. The people of this world who have lived their lives in pride and arrogance will suffer many things in the last days. So, for example, Amerikkà, known as Babylon the Great, is also known as what? The Great Whore that sit on many waters.
Yep.
And Amerikkà is very prideful, right? So she got a lot of you Americans come in the same vibration, especially you women. So Amerikkà itself is going to suffer many great miseries, and all you Americans that comes in the same vibration as Amerikkà, especially you women, you Israelite women, you're going to suffer many things in the last days, man. Okay?
Shit. Many miseries that we don't even know about.
What's the next one?
Oh, Jeremiah 51:14.
Oh, Jeremiah, God, 51:14, right?
Just straight to it.
All right, so the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 14 in the KJV. Let's see. The Lord, YAHAWASHI of hosts, of armies, have sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men, right? That's what's happening to America right now. It's being filled with what? Enemies of America, pretty much.
Yep.
With caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee, right? Shouting in victory because they have conquered your Americans. They successfully invaded your land, your territory, and you. Okay. Let me get that Good News Translation
really quickly, just to make the point where it says surely, right? Surely I will fill thee with men. It says the definition, right? Without a doubt, most certainly. Ooh. Most certainly, meaning what? It is guaranteed. And look, don't be ignorant, man. We're seeing this shit happen, man. We're seeing these things play out upon the earth. Similar terms, certainly, for sure, undoubtedly, without a doubt, doubtless, beyond the shadow of a doubt, all these similar terms, right? In other words, it's look, inevitability. So you can't make that up, bro. You can't. It's inevitable. These things are happening. We're watching it play out upon the earth right now, here in America, Babylon the Great. All right? The invasion of these other nations is happening. All right? And the invasion of these, the northern kingdom, but that are, gangsters, thugs, gang members, cartel members, whatever you want to call them. All right? In other words, people that are, how should I say? Ready for war, so to speak, ready to tear America down from the inside out. All right? They're here, man. They're here. They're here. YAHAWASHI said, surely he's going to do that. And guess what? Surely it's happening. Can't say that the Bible don't speak truth, because it's happening right before the eyes of the people. You got it.
This is the Good News Translation for Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 14. The Lord Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi Almighty, have sworn by his own life that he will bring many men to attack Babylon, right? America, and you Americans, right? Like a swarm of locusts, and they shall shout with victory because they have conquered you Americans. Think of martial law for an example. You think those martial law troops are going to be your U.S. citizens? Shit. No, they're going to be the same individuals that's been, just open arms coming into America.
Hey, mind you, remember there was a whole HR bill that was passed that these migrants are able to join the United States military if they're easily able to pass a background check.
They don't even got to take an ASVAB no more,
right? That's a House of Representatives bill, man. That came directly from the House. So this goes to show you, man. Look, it's falling, man.
America already lost.
Yeah.
It's just
a matter of time when it's gonna fucking collapse.
When you Americans can finally see it, like, oh shit, yeah, we're conquered.
Yeah. And literally, the fact that you're gonna be able to see them, these migrants, as police officers instilling the law, as military, members, right? Look, we're coming into a whole nother time, man. All right, it's about to be very perilous upon the earth. Real grievous for you that don't believe in YAHAWASHI nor believe in these prophetic events that are coming to pass. All right, it's about to be real bad for you.
We're getting Ezekiel right now?
Yeah.
So the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 23 through 26 in the KJV. And then we can jump to the Good News Translation.
Okay.
It says, make a change, for the land is full of bloody crimes, and the city is full of violence.
How's that going to happen?
That's, you're going to have civil war going on here. You're going to have a lot of these, you say non-U.S. citizens, even U.S. citizens there, that's going to be causing such bloody crimes in a lawless society. When America collapsed, which going to is going to lead the cities to be full of violence.
Yep.
Think of the Purge movie franchise, but on steroids.
Yep. It's going to be made manifest out here, man. Bloody crimes is going to be made manifest by means of these heathens that are here, by these migrants that are of the Northern Kingdom, and they're going to be fighting against who? These white supremacist groups, man. All right, the Triple K group, the Proud Boy, the Rowdy Rough Boys, the neo-Nazis, all them, white supremacist group that are truly against the government. They're truly against the government. They're going to be clashing. They're going to be clashing. All right, there's going to be all kinds of wars, race wars, civil wars, and in other words, this mass civil unrest, civil disorder, man. A great uprising, an insurrection, man, an insurgency. It's about to be real fucking bad out here, man.
Verse 24, wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. That article?
What was that? What was that dude talking about? I'm gonna find y'all a way how to possess these houses, or he said not possess. He said invade.
Invade. That's the key word. Invade.
How to invade these houses in America, man. In America, that's how you know that there are people here that are not from here. Obviously, they have done what? They have invaded the borders of Texas, Arizona, the East Coast, the West Coast, wherever it may be, but primarily here in the in the southern borders here in Texas. All right, they've infiltrated, and guess what? They start to scatter themselves abroad like a bunch of roaches to hide out, to do whatever they do. Ultimately, a lot of them are just sleeper cells, man, waiting for that day to exact revenge upon America, Babylon the Great. Because that's what these heathens are doing too.
Now, for those who don't know what a sleeper cell agent is, put it like this. Like a top tier assassin that's like asleep right now.
Yeah.
That just looks like your average person.
Yeah.
But once they hear a certain phrase, maybe a certain frequency,
yep, it's
like they're gonna remember like assassin like tactics. Like they're gonna be like a hitman or some shit. Like
yeah. There's a good movie to watch about that shit, where the guy was possessed. Basically, you know how they say that the MK Ultra shit.
MK Ultra, yeah.
There's a guy. It's called if I'm not mistaken, American something, where literally he's literally an asset for the CIA. He literally thinks he's just some, white guy that just smokes pot and receives disability money every month. And literally, a woman comes into his gas station where he works. She says a certain phrase unto him, and his pupil got big. His pupil got really big, and he was able to recollect, knowledge that the world's not privy to, man. And literally, he was able to move past bullets, learn fighting styles. That one, American Ultra.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man. Look, that shit is crazy. And the brothers not lying. They got a lot of people like that out here from these other countries, and people that are here in America that are like that, man. All right? A lot of them.
All right, so verse 24, right? Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pump of the strong to cease. So bring it down the confidence of the men here. Right, let's say you're strong men,
yep,
right? are going to lose their confidence. Okay? And their holy places shall be defiled.
What's those holy places, man? These people that go to these churches to seek refuge. In bad times, where do these people go?
They go to church.
Oh, I gotta go to the holy place. Jesus is gonna protect me. Look, nah. They're going to storm those buildings too, these temples made by the hands of man, and they're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Jesus is not gonna do nothing for you, I promise you. That's why them holy places are gonna be defiled and tore down, man. I promise you. Yeah.
Verse 25, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. So, for example, you Israelites here are going to be trying to seek for refuge, peace, right? But you ain't going to find it. You're going to be trying to look for answers. You ain't going to find it. Okay? All right? Verse 26, mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then they shall seek a vision of the prophet. But the law shall perish from the priests, and counsel from the ancients. So we're going to get to the Good News Translation. It's pretty good. All right. Very self-explaining, I guess you could say. Ezekiel 7, 23, 26. So this is the Good News Translation. Everything is in confusion. The land is full of murders, and the cities are full of violence. I will bring the most evil nations here to America, right? And let them have your homes. Your strongest men will lose their confidence when I let the nations profane the places where you worship. Despair is coming. You will look for peace and never find it. One disaster will follow another, and a steady stream of bad news will pour in. You will beg the prophets to reveal what they foresee. The priests will have nothing to teach the people, and the elders will have no advice to give. So when the famine of word comes, all hell breaking loose, people are going to be looking for answers, right? But you ain't going to find these men. You're going to be left out in these streets that's going to be full of violence and bloody crimes, murderers, psychos, crazy ass people, naked spiritually without the hedge and protection from YAHAWASHI. Okay? All right? There's going to be one thing after another. No break for you in Jacob's trouble. Okay? No breaks for you 2/3 of Jacob's trouble.
That's why we can't harp on it enough, man. Be not ignorant of these things that are happening. Though it may seem small and minuscule to the, to the mere mortal man, woman, and child of this world, look, these things are happening right before the eyes of the people, and it's a very evil thing that they're doing. All right, very evil, dark times is what we're coming into, man. All right, you can't deny the fact that there's multitudes of these heathen nations here, because there's 160 countries that have totaled up to 3.5, 3.7 million people from these heathen nations, primarily heathen nations that don't like America. Why do you think they here? If they don't like America, why are they here for?
Exactly.
Why are they here for? Just so they can hold hands with everybody, so they can have a better life? No, man, because they want to tear this bitch down from the inside out. And when I say inside out, I mean they're going to start it from here. They're going to tear it inside, and guess what? Their commanders and shit that are outside are going to launch those missiles off and destroy this bitch from the outside. So they're going to tear up, they're going to conquer America from the inside out. And this place is going to be left and rendered unto like a desert wilderness, man. A fucking toxic wasteland by means of thermonuclear missiles, man. These things are written in the scriptures, man. But it starts with the invasion, and all these things coming into fruition. The famine, the pestilences, the wars, the teeth of wild beasts, right? The invasion of these troops. All these things are being made manifest right before the eyes of the people, and yet they still see it not. Which leads us to what?
Oh, Adam, what you're saying, right? America's already conquered.
Oh, yeah.
This great war, Babylon the Great, America, she's already been conquered. She doesn't realize it yet, but she already got pulp injected by the words of YAHAWASHI.
Yo, yeah.
Spiritually injected, right? With what? Prophecies.
Yep.
That's this whore's kryptonite. Prophecies.
Yep.
And it's dying more and more as time goes on. Okay? These words of YAHAWASHI is like a herb that's destroying the cancer of Earth, America.
Yeah.
The words of prophecy because it's living waters, right?
Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that.
Let me get this one.
Can't really get
The book
of Luke.
I know the kingdom of Isaac came out. The book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 36. In the KJV, this is red lettering, so YAHAWASHI speaking here. And that's the true name of the Messiah, by the way. All right. Watch ye therefore and pray always.
Really quickly, watch for all these prophetic events that are coming to pass, all right, that are coming into fruition. Watching also and being vigilant and circumspect, because what? The days are evil. And praying always for what?
Oh, mine is like 2nd Esdras chapter 9. In the beginning of it, which said, measure thou the time diligently of itself, right? Right, so you're watching prophecy, like the brother said, and praying, right? For what? That ye may be counted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. So as an Israelite, so-called Black, Hispanic, Latino, then American Indian, Israelite foreigners, men, women, children, young, old, to be counted worthy to escape from Jacob's trouble, right? All these prophecies that's going to be used against rebellious Israelites, and to stand before the Son of Man, right? So you can be delivered out of the destruction of America when it's melting, right? So you can be able to stand in the presence of YAHAWASHI during the crowning ceremony in the fathership.
Yep.
Okay? Because that's the only way you're going to be able to stand before YAHAWASHI is if you're the elect and you're up there in his presence, witnessing the elect and yourself being crowned. Okay? All right. So watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, the MOTB, the hour of temptation, the famine, the pestilences, when the devil comes down with great wrath, the wars, right? Civil war, the draft that's coming up.
The teeth of wild beasts.
Teeth of wild beasts.
The newly created creatures.
The plague of darkness.
Oh man, hey.
And the list goes on.
We're not talking shit. These are the set perils that are written within the scriptures, man. This is the Holy Bible we're speaking of, man. All right? This is what's written in the Holy Bible. And guess what? What has been written aforetime is written for our learning. Because what has happened before is going to happen again. Because history merely repeats itself, man. It's just the only difference is this is a modern day and age. And YAHAWASHI is going to make it way worse than what happened in the past, in the days of the ancients. It's going to be way worse in this modern day and age because there's a lot of high-minded, proud, haughty, and arrogant MFers here, all right? Who don't believe in nothing, who don't believe that prophecy is going to be fulfilled, who don't even believe that there is a God in general. You're going to see, man. You're going to see, and guess what? You're going to be greatly ashamed and horribly put to death, man. Horribly put to death, all right? You got it.
What is it? Hey, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying, playing upon the tables. Repent, Yasha if you haven't, because we don't got much time left. A reminder, tomorrow Eve is the Passover. So if you brothers, if you sisters that's new to this truth, just try to keep the Passover as simple as possible. Just get your main ingredients. Make sure you got as much yeast out the crib. Not just physical yeast, but spiritual yeast too. Purge out, whatever that you need to remove out of your spirit, man. Purge it out. Pray to YAHAWASHI, for help to do that.
Fast
if you need to. Pray to our power. Now, every brother situation is a bit different. There's few sisters, let's say, you know, you may live under your parents' place of dwelling and they don't believe and they got yeast, they purchase those yeast products, just let it be.
Yeah.
You know, but if you purchase yeast products with your own money at some point, throw that shit out. Spiritual yeast, throw it out, purge it out, okay, and get ready for the Pesach. This is not a lamb dinner, this is something seriously, okay? A solemn assembly, a very scary, a beautiful but scary time of the year. Yeah. Okay? All right, so stay prayed up, watch ye therefore and pray always. Lord, you edify, okay, so we're gonna face the east. And we're gonna give a much due all praises, honor, and glory to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH.
double honors
𤤄𝐄
to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, and much due respect to you sincere Akim that's laid in works. Shalom.
Shalom.
To you believers, to the Akim Wa'akwa, which be your brothers and few amount of sincere sisters who do subscribe to this truth. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.